So yesterday I had an August visitor and I was thinking of what to give to her. And then I remember that I have one leftover pot of stew and also leftover spaghetti in my cupboard. And then an idea came up. So if you want to know how I combine different leftover ingredients to bring out something great, make sure you watch this video to the end. So after frying my onions and sachet tomato, I added all my leftover spices and then I stirred it very well. And then it occurred to me that I have some leftover fresh fish in my freezer. And then I added the fish to the boiling sauce I made with the leftover spices. And then I stirred it very well to cover it to cook. After some minutes, this is my fish. And so here the fish was already halfway done. I had to bring it out so that the fish will not scatter with the other ingredients. And so I added my pounded crayfish and pepper. I added my last spices and I added more water. And then I added 1 nut cube. I didn't add salt because I used salt to parboil my leftover spaghetti already. So my sauce is boiling already. It's time to add the spaghetti. I added my spaghetti and I stirred it very well. And then it occurred to me again that I have one leftover only beans in my fridge. I said, wow, why not if not? And then I added the beans to this spaghetti. At this point, my leftover ingredients were already making sense. Can you see? Even my August visitor was already smiling and blushing because she knew that something yummy is coming. At this point, I added my pre-cooked fish again so that everything will boil together. After boiling for some minutes, I took out the fish again because I want to stir the food very well. I don't want it to scatter. After stirring it, it occurred to me again that I have some leftover vegetable in my fridge. I had to go and bring it out and then I added it to my spaghetti. Wow, spaghetti is already looking so great. And then I stirred it very well and then I covered it to cook. After cooking for 5 minutes, my spaghetti was ready. As I was about to dish the food, it then occurred to me again that I have some leftover boiled egg in my freezer. I was like, wow, complete balanced diet. I took out the egg and I added it to my food. Balanced diet, no pass this one. At this point, the aroma in my kitchen was nose blinding. And then I dished for my visitor. You need to see her face when I was bringing it. She was already anticipating. She couldn't wait to devour this plate of goodness. Unfortunately, after dishing for her, I couldn't eat the spaghetti. Ask me why. Because the scent and the aroma of the food has already filled my stomach. And then I started some leftover eba and vegetable soup. Mission complete. This video is designed for you to check your cupboard and freezer for leftover ingredients. Bye.